That was our first meet. We put out that Nesian Built Run Club is gonna be a thing. And we put it out there, and God sent the right people. God sent the people that wanted to be here. God sent the people for us, and big lesson that like I learned, at least from just putting it out there, is build it and they'll come. God will send the right people for you, and He made sure coming into December, just big eye opener. Who came, who started, and who's still here.
Yeah, we send the warriors. It's time we unite, yeah. Put our differences aside, yeah. And fight for our lives, yeah. I said the haters in the mole way before last
one of the year.
Last one. What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Nesian Built Podcast. The Baldy Boys are back for another one, and this is the Pacific Islanders podcast, where we talk about our stories and our lessons of our journey to help you on yours. We back, baby. And finishing off the year strong, like we normally do. We don't give up on goals, and we continue to push on. We continue to build, going right into the next year, trying to be stronger than we were the following year. Episode 55. And
dang.
Yeah, crazy, right? And today we're going over 2025, basically.
Recap.
Yeah, so recap of 2025 and the lessons that we learned along 2025. The more we do stuff, the more we learn. Like, we keep just going through it, like we always talk about. The more we subject ourselves to new things and harder things, and leveling up ourselves and everybody around us. It's things we've never done, places we've never been, things we've never tried. So we have to learn. And that's the whole goal and the mission of everything we're doing here, and, getting everybody else that comes along involved with us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we did a lot of shit, bro. We did do a lot of shit.
2025 was an eventful year.
Yeah.
For sure.
I sometimes, I like to scroll back into the Nesian Built, social media, especially because, and that's one of the biggest things why I like just sharing anything and everything.
It comes back.
Yeah, because it's like, I always forget, not always forget, but I always a lot of times I feel like I'm not doing enough, right? Or haven't done anything. And so it's like, it helps me look back at, everything that we've done, like, especially over the last couple of years. Like, you get those memories that pop up in Facebook of posts that we did 7 years ago. Like, that's the stuff that's crazy. So it's just like, we've been at it, So it's just nice to be able to go back and be like,
see how far we've come, and then realize the progress we've made.
Yeah. And even if it doesn't seem like we made progress, but we did something, and a lot of the events that we did, like this year was, I would say, like one of the most special years we've had, like doing all of this that we've done. And I mean, we'll go over it. Let's go over it, because I don't want to get too crazy. If I cry about this one on this one, then I'm sorry, guys. But this year was really special to me, man. It was really special. But so, what was it?
Start out.
I think
the biggest one of the year was what?
I went out. Well, first thing we did really basically to start the year off was me, Pal, and Jewel. We went out to Austin, ran the Austin Marathon. That was kind of the, I usually do like my birthday. I want, do the tradition of my birthday run, but I didn't do it. I held back because of the marathon coming up like a couple weeks later. So we went out to Austin, got to roll around and meet, the BPN crew, basically the people and the company brand that kind of really got me into running and lifting, like combining those to train effectively. And I enjoy it the most out of everything I've ever done. So, running long distances and running in general just has done so much for me. So being able to go and do that and be able to actually like see Nick Bear in person.
That had to be crazy. Yeah. It's always crazy to see someone.
Yeah, dude, it was dope. And just to feel the energy of those people, bro, like the VPN,
the team,
that whole team, and the people that really follow that brand, like you can feel an energy from those guys, man. And it's a lot of people that just really challenging themselves, doing things that they've never done before, really hard things, and they're putting themselves out there, and it's cool to see because they just want to keep getting better. They
Yeah.
keep challenging themselves and getting better. So, really, really dope experience. Like everything that we wanted to get out of that was there. Austin's beautiful. Like I literally wanted to move there as soon as it felt good to be out there. Like, coming from Washington, it was really cool. Nice weather. It was February. Colder than I guess maybe normal. It was probably like mid 30s to mid 40s out there the whole time we were there, but still real nice. But yeah, came back in. It was. I think it was in December though. I think it was.
I'm scrolling through the videos to see what went on.
Oh, so I think it was December, probably around Seattle Marathon time or something before that. When I brought up to you guys, I brought up to you that I wanted to start like a fitness group. Period. Right. I brought that up to you a year ago, 2 years ago.
And I listened to that podcast just recently.
Right.
Yeah.
And we brought it up, and it was just kind of an idea, and never had no idea how to do it. I had no idea what it was going to look like, and nothing. Even when I brought it up to Powell, like around Seattle Marathon time, it's kind of like what I told the run club the other day on our last meet of the year. When I brought it, I had no idea what it was going to look like. I just
so you're just going to put it out there, and whoever comes.
Exactly. It just to do that after everything we've done, knowing right, I ran my first marathon 3 years ago, right? Which is about 3 years ago I ran my first marathon, and for that to turn into what we've been able to do this year, not knowing, right? I just wanted to run a marathon and challenge myself, and then for that to go from I just run a marathon. Very painful experience and very huge learning experience to we just had a group of people that just came together to go run and just start something that within our people you can't really find right now. At least at least and that's why those people showed up. But it was end of February. I think it was February 23rd. That was our first meet. We put out that Nesian Built Run Club is gonna be a thing, and we put it out there, and God sent the right people. God sent the people that wanted to be here. God sent the people for us, and big lesson that I learned, at least from just putting it out there, is build it and they'll come. God will send the right people for you, and He made sure coming into December, just big eye opener of who came, who started, and who's still here. And there's still more people that are going to probably come, down the road. And that's going to be a big mission of ours, is to, spread what we're doing, because, I enjoy the fuck out of Nesian Built Run Club. I enjoy it.
I was going to tell you, also, I like the last thing that we did. Was it 30-60s or whatever? That run you had us do for the last one? Mm-hmm. That was pretty cool. That was dope.
It's something different, right?
It was different and challenging. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Something is going to be easy, run walk thing, but no, it was, you still had to dig for that one.
Yeah. Because so go off what Mark was. He was just talking about on our last run club. So if you didn't know, our area was hit by crazy floods. We were lucky enough to come out of it untouched. We
were next though.
Yeah, we were really close. The river is literally 100 feet from the edge of our building, where our complex is for the warehouses around here and the stores. But we were really close to getting hit by that, and luckily we didn't. But the trail that we normally run on for Run Club in this area is literally I'm pretty sure we didn't run it, or I didn't even want to put anybody in the situation to go out there and try and find out. But I just came up with something else, something that we did in the Army when I was starting out in the Army. Or it's like a running thing in the Army that we did, and it's 30-60s. When I train for a marathon, I'm doing it in a different way. It's longer and stuff like that, but this is something that I remember that really helped me get faster while I was in the Army, for my 2-mile run, for my PT test and stuff like that. So I wanted to just try something different, because normally we just run the trail. It's a 2-3 mile run, and then we come back and we kick it. Conversations go off and everything like that. But this time we did something a little different. I think we started off a 10-minute warm up, and then after that we did 30-60s, for a couple rounds. I think we did that for almost.
I was gonna say, did you change it in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I changed. I think we were supposed to do 10 rounds, but I changed it to 7 because I saw like, all right, I think
People were starting to feel it.
Yeah, and then I was like, let's do Indian runs now. So Indian runs was another thing that we used to do a lot in the Army, and I always enjoyed it. It's hard. Like,
you really got to have teamwork for that one.
Yeah, you do.
I notice it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just that's a thing it's okay because the way it used to look when I would do like all these things, right? I did when I was in the Army. It looked different than when I'm trying to put this together out here. But the fact is that I want to expose people to it so that they see it, so that next time we know how to run it. So
know what to expect.
Yeah. So like that was cool. I thought it was different and looked like everybody was working and had of course it's a new and different type of workout. It's going to catch people working a little bit harder than they normally are. So it's
because you're pushing for a little bit.
Yeah. And it's higher effort levels than you normally push for longer duration. So it was a good. And I hope that's something like I like to do these things. So like hopefully when people are out running, people from the group, they try these things out.
Implement it.
Yeah, they implement it and try it out because it's going to help. Like it's going to help you, and even if it's going to help you for your long runs, for your longer runs. Your just get your speed up. Just knowing how hard you can push and stuff like that. Like you just got to expose yourself to something different, and that was really the aim that day to end the year off. Right. And I enjoyed it. It was fun. Even Ching, I was really like hoping Chance was going to be out there, like because I don't run it. Yeah, because Chance, I know Chance would have enjoyed that one just because we were all in the loop right there together. But Start and Run Club. Go back to that because, like I said, that was just something that we wanted to throw out there. And I think on the first one we had 30 some people show up. Right, something the first day. Didn't expect it, man. Like I'm telling you, I didn't expect that many people to come up because people say all the time, I'll be there. They don't show up, and I'm used to that at this point. But that amount of people showed up for a run club just to go on a run like that was really cool to see, and I thought it was amazing to see that people were willing to come out. It was cold that day. It wasn't the best weather. I'm pretty sure it was pretty wet and everything, and they came out and we all got a run in. Then it was everything that I hoped it would be,
right,
and more, like for the first one, so it was dope. I mean,
and then even to bring it out there in Saipan, it's kind of cool to see that many people show up out there. So I mean, a lot of the things that happened this year was all like really involving Run Club, and because of Run Club, right, this is like I've always like really felt this way about things, right? I understand, and I've mentioned this also to Run Club, and when we post about Run Club, it's like you can go fast alone, but you can go further together. That's kind of like a concept that we all like understand here at Run Club when we're together, and how we like push each other, and make sure that we all we hold each other accountable. And I learned that a lot, just especially based off with the business too itself, like. Me and you, can only push our mission and our, what we want to do so far by ourselves. And, just the people that came along and have like really been around the brand and just really love and understand what we're doing. And they just kept showing up and showing up. Like they live what we're talking about. Like that's been like the most special part probably to me. It's just that we just keep going and keep showing and keep proving to people that, like we're creating something that's out of the norm for our people. And not that it's just running, like that's not the only thing. It's just that it's something that's different and then better for you. And you're around a different type of community than most people are around. And this is something I feel like maybe, a lot of people want to be a part of, but they don't want to leave the, whatever group they're in, even though they probably know it's holding them back. They probably understand that, but they don't want to leave that. They're afraid of leaving that comfortable position that they're in, or they're afraid of leaving not leaving, but doing something different also just because of what that other people might say.
Normal group might say to them, and like, oh, you think you're this, you think you're that,
that's one of the big parts about creating MBRC was to create that environment where we're welcoming you in, because we know what it's like to put yourself in situations like this, and we want you to stick around, and we want you to better yourself. So everybody that's come in, I'm pretty sure they felt that, man. Like I haven't seen, and they're definitely not gonna get a bad welcoming from the people that I know that are always here. There's no way in hell, because we all started, especially like a lot of the guys like this they started, and we have kids here. We have every age group you can imagine like out here. Everybody started somewhere.
Yeah.
In different places, especially when it comes to running. So you're putting yourself in a vulnerable state, right? To come out and just do something like this. You might be worried about how fast everybody else is and how much you might have to walk. Over here, it doesn't matter. It just matters that you're exposing yourself to the environment. That's all we really care about. We want you to get better. And it's not about like bringing people in so you can run races. I don't care about that. That's not what the goal is here at all. If you sign up for races, great, because it challenges you. That's why I do it. But it's not for you to come here and have to sign up for races. That's not what we're doing here. That's not the main goal. But a lot of the things that we did this year revolved around MBRC. And we felt that in our business, which, I will say, just to be transparent about it, because of how much I know I cared about it and I want to put time into that and energy into that, was like, we didn't do as well revenue-wise compared to last year. And I'm completely fine. We still did well, but it doesn't bother me at all, because I know where my energy went and I know what we were trying to do this year. And we created a fucking amazing community, and we built relationships that we wouldn't have built if we didn't put this out there, and we've had other people in our group become part of the reason why other people around from in the islands, in different states, and everything that watch us become inspired and do things that they normally wouldn't, because they've seen other people that are part of our group doing it too. So really big reason why a lot of things happened this year. We went from doing our first meet in February, and then the next big thing that we did was Tacoma. Yep. Tacoma was huge.
That was huge. That was exciting. Because it's the amount of people that were involved in that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just think about it. Like that. So the year before, right? We went into Tacoma. I ran the marathon. I ran the marathon the year before. Power ran the marathon the year before. That was my sub 4. That's when I got sub 4. And Power ran the marathon. That was it. There's 2 of us, right? Yeah. Did you run that weekend? You ran the tank? No.
Was that last year or was that the year before? I think I was done with that, right?
That was the year before. Yeah, that might have been the year.
23.
But just imagine that. We went from 2 people participating in Tacoma Marathon to 30 people total. At least 25 plus. It was something like that. Yeah. We had multiple kids. Kids race their first 5K, man. Like, if you know anything about what we do here at MBRC, that is the group of people that we are trying to expose the most. Like, because these guys are the future. When I know, and me, Vince, Will, all of us, we all talk about this stuff a lot. We were not exposed to this stuff when we were growing up. We were not exposed to this stuff. We didn't, even Joe, I've had these conversations with Joe, like real deep conversations about this stuff, because the kids are so important. We did not see this stuff growing up. We weren't around people that were doing this stuff growing up. We weren't involved in this kind of stuff, unless it was with school or something like that. But it was mostly sports, right? Like just like team sports and stuff. But we weren't involved. We weren't seeing our parents putting themselves in a situation like this where, they look like they're in pain, or, they're trying to do something that's hard. Never, we didn't see that. So these kids get to see that, and they all go out. We had multiple kids run their first 5K, and multiple of them placed in their age group too. Like we had first and second and third places. Like I think 5 of them, 6 of them out of the group, like placed in their age group, like their first race, man. Like imagine that kind of experience, and why, like, it would make you want to come back, right? It's like, I'm able to do this. It's kind of like Andre too. Andre runs his first half marathon, and he placed. I forgot where he placed in his age group, but it's like,
there's somebody that beat me. Like,
Yeah.
I need to go back. I need
Yeah.
to try again. I can't believe you beat me. That kind of thing. And we want the kids to feel that. We want the kids to be competitive in their own nature, right? Because especially that's the great part about running is you can be as competitive as you want against anybody, but it's all on you to do that work to get faster. Because like all you can do, you're just challenging time. That's really it when it comes to the races.
Yeah.
So the kids get to see their parents. They get to run with their parents. You know, it's just a really cool experience to see that. And then you have people that came out from Alabama, Arizona. You know, they came out to Tacoma to be a part of it. Yeah.
My cousin Ashley came from
Puerto Rico too.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, yeah, she came on and she was initially supposed to run the half marathon,
Yeah.
and this was going to be her first race, but she went and did the 10K,
5K,
yeah, and that's where she needed to be.
Yep.
And it turned out great, like
Yep.
it's like it was supposed to be,
Yep.
and just a really cool experience to see all that.
Yeah.
Like not only the fact that everybody was decked out in some NB or NBRC tees, but the fact that everybody was doing that, man. Like they were just out there, you know, getting it. So Jaden got a PR in his 5K. Like he's ran a 5K with his mom before. He PR'd. I think they ran it in like 32 minutes or something like that, which is really good for, you know, those guys. Like that's a really good fucking race. I think they were the first ones to come in when we were
of the group.
Yeah,
I think so.
For the 5K. So like those guys doing that, dope as hell. Like that is the stuff that, you know, the experiences that they wouldn't have had if, you know, we didn't just say, let's, you know, let's put this group together and let's have people push each other to do something different. Like, not saying we're responsible for it, but I'm saying that the people that stayed because of a group that we started, they made this shit happen. Like they're the reason why everybody wants to do better, why they want to try this. Because you could have the wrong people, have a whole run club and just
be bad.
Yeah, just be bad real quick.
Like toxic run club.
Yeah, and that's not what it is. Yeah. We had that, then we had Vince's brother Ant came out, ran his first half marathon.
Yeah.
Went through the
from
struggle.
Zero.
Yeah, from nothing, right? I think it was only like 2 miles and stuff like that every now and then to ran his first one. Went through the pains that he had to go through, learn. And guess what happens after that? He shows up continuously, even though that shit hurt. Yep. And, you know, having the cramp issues, stuff like that, shows up some more, keeps coming back for more. Then runs another half marathon in Portland. You know, like in Portland. Like that's what our people are about. You come back, it hurts. That's the point. You learn from it, you get better. You know, you just keep going. I mean, after that, was it Tacoma? And then I mean, I think I ran the half marathon with Ching and Andre that day. That was Andre's first half marathon. That was great experience with him. Me and him had a, you know, father-son moment out there. And that's something I'll never forget. I'm sure that's something he'll never forget. And it really showed too when we ran Seattle the next time. It really showed because it's just the lessons that we have to go through. Even me as a father, I have to, you know, learn those lessons. How do I push him without, you know, doing it the wrong way, making him not want to come back and do it again, you know? So it's learning for all of us. And it's not just about learning how to run. It's about learning how to, you know, coach, be a father, you know, run a business, inspire people, like get people motivated to do things that aren't comfortable, you know? So, we did Tacoma. Who else came out for Tacoma?
For the half?
Yeah.
In general?
In general. I think,
there's quite a few people.
Yeah, we had a lot of people come out. Yeah, there was Eric and Lisa. Lisa, I think that was Lisa's first 5K too, and killed it.
Yep.
You know, she's a little bit older, right? Like I said, the age groups vary, like within our group. And BJ was
who said he'll never run.
Yeah, BJ out during the Tacoma marathon I ran when I went for my first sub 4. Went through it all. He's the one that had the drone up that actually got a lot of the footage that we
towards the end.
Yeah, that we posted. But BJ said he'll never run. He's like, well, you guys are crazy. I'll never run. Yeah. He ran his first 5K that day.
Was that after your first marathon? He said that when we were at your house?
He said it multiple times. Yeah. He said it before. He's like, you guys are crazy.
Yeah.
You know? BJ came out, ran his first 5K. I'm sure his wife, Caitlin, she's ran the Tacoma half marathon already. So BJ's up next for his half marathon when sometime next year, hopefully he can get to that. But already, which I think it might be scheduled because there's already a
What?
lot of people signed up for Tacoma, at least half marathon next year. So, and I'm not one of them. I have other goals for to support those people next year.
Yeah.
So, we actually have a pretty decent sized group. It looks like that's going to be out there for
That's
Tacoma.
gonna be dope.
Yeah, it was the first time we met Jolene. Jolene is actually Boston marathon runner. She's run multiple Boston marathons. She's qualified last year.
Was
as
she
well.
out there for Seattle this year too?
Yeah, she ran
She was
Seattle
there.
Marathon
Okay,
too
yeah.
this year. She ran the full marathon, so but we didn't get to see her. Unfortunately, we saw that she posted and she, commented on our stuff. But yeah, we met Jolene for the first time. She runs a lot, she,
Yeah.
there's stuff we can learn from her. So that's why it's pretty cool to be around her and her coming out. We had the, what do you call that? Shakeout run the day before. First time we've ever had a shakeout run. And we had, 20 something people at least out there.
So I'm gonna put the video up as you're talking about it.
Yeah.
I was gonna let it roll.
Yeah, the day before the race, we just went out and did a 1 mile easy, slow run. Even if you wanted to walk, you do that. But it's a lot. It was my first time meeting a lot of people too that came out and flew out. That was part of the, the family trees of people that have been coming around. So really cool piece.
Me, I was like, I don't even know who everybody is.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't either, but we got to meet everybody, and I'm pretty sure we do have the video up of that weekend.
Yeah, I'll make sure it rolls.
Super dope weekend, man. It was a good time. I know that it was a good time. It was just really cool to see like what happened, from February and then just already to there, like what we were able to do all together. And then, after Tacoma,
Rainier.
Oh yeah, we had Rainier to Ruston, 51-mile relay. Really cool experience, really cool race, really fun race.
That race is faster than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah, it really was.
Even though it was like how many hours?
6. I think we ran it in 6.5 hours or something.
6 hours, but damn.
And it was, it was a little less than 6.5, I think, and it was really cool experience. And it was really good training too. Like leading up to, I already decided I was going to run Portland, so I wasn't in that zone where I was training hard for Portland yet. I was just kind of getting miles in, but that was a nice way to recheck. I think that day I put in a little over 18 miles and felt good. It was all broken apart and stuff like that, but running through different terrain, stuff like that, getting to run with, my wife again, just it's her coming off of, 6 months since she gave birth,
making a baby,
6-7 months, and she's out there smashing, like, and us getting to do that with Powell and just being able to tag team that, like, cool experience, like great experience.
That's pretty dope.
We all get to, cross the finish line together, and those are some of the moments I enjoy the most. Like whenever I see the pictures of like me, Jewel, and Powell crossing the finish line together, me, and then this one, Rainier to Ruston, cross the finish line together, and then our very first one, me, Ching, and Jewel passing the finish line together. Those are some of the best moments, man, because we all went through that shit together.
Yeah,
it's not comfortable. It's not easy. It don't matter how fast you run it or how slow you run it. It hurts. Like so. We were able to go through that together. So those are really cool experiences that we can always look back on. And that's where, it really feels like we're creating a lot of that with MBRC. And so, yeah, we did Rainier to Ruston. And then I think around that time, we also started, we had the MB Fit group going too. So, yeah, right. So we had, what do you call that?
Group workouts.
Group workouts. So we got sandbags, 50-pound and 25-pound sandbags. Vince offered to bring his truckload of kettlebells and stuff like that. So it really helped us out with, getting more variety in the workouts and stuff. I can do a lot. I can make a lot happen with some sandbags, but Vince really made bringing that stuff, brought a variety, made it so that we could do, some more stuff. Like he brought the sled, I think, in the first one.
Oh yeah, the sled. Can't forget that one. Freaking Jeep.
Yeah, and it was cool. And then we had Oma. Oma came out. Oma was here for that weekend. For something else, not sure, but Oma was out here and she joined us. Was that the first one?
I think it was.
I think it might have been
one
the
across
first.
the street.
Yeah, might have been the first.
That was the first one.
Yeah. So yeah, for the first one, we all got together and Oma was able to join us, and that was cool. Like glad she came out, all the way from Idaho, and she's almost an extension of what we do, man. Like she's an extension of she's out there in Idaho, along with we have other people too that are in different places that same thing.
Like we have Reina out in Hawaii. Shout out to Reina. She just completed her first marathon. She did the Honolulu Marathon a couple weeks ago.
I heard it was something else.
Yeah,
from all the videos that people were posting, they said it was miserable.
Bro, that's 40,000 runners, bro. I mean,
holy shit.
I think Austin had 26,000 or something like that. It's a lot, but when 40,000, I mean, that's a lot. Yeah, dude. It's very highly favorable course and destination that people want to go to.
Doesn't the rain? I heard there's a lot of rain.
It dumped rain, I think they said before, and then after that, I think it rained a little bit like towards the middle and stuff. But I mean,
you would think you'd want that though.
Yeah, you're in Hawaii. It's cooling your ass off in there. But I guess it was just super humid and stuff, so it made it worse.
A lot of videos I saw from there, people were just
but
struggling.
Yeah, congrats to Reina, man. That's super dope. I was talking back and forth with her, about basically her plan to go in and stuff, But I like everything, man. Like I just believe I can only tell you so much. I'm not trying to tell you everything because I know everything's not going to sit the same way that it sits with me because, after doing a couple, you kind of realize some things and you learn some things and you can work with it. But I think everybody has to go through their own journey when it comes to that, especially that first one. You got to go through it, you got to feel it, and you got to learn. Like it's very little that I can tell you for you to understand where I'm coming from unless you do it. And I'm sure she went through it all. Like she went through a lot. It's a tough race in a really tough location with it being hot and humid and stuff. It makes it even harder. And she had prior injuries too. So she was, going against that, fighting that throughout training and stuff like that. So for her to go through training and, that's where you're really building your character to go do that shit and knowing how far you can really push yourself and then go into the race. And it's like, you just got to tell yourself, you just got to finish. You just got to you're going to go through shit. It's going to hurt. You're going to hit a wall that you think you might know what the wall feels like, but you don't know what the wall feels like till you get there. You'll know when it comes. And if it's like you can talk about it. You've heard about it. You don't know it until you feel it. And I felt that way when I finally hit the wall. But it's an experience, man. And it teaches you a lot about yourself. And, I'm super happy that she was able to go through that and try it and learn. And she's already excited about it.
That was her first one.
That's her first one.
It's a hell of a first marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah. 40,000 people, dude.
Exactly. Huge. And she's already excited about doing her next one, man. I think she ran a 5K with her son and her husband 2 weekends later, 2-3 weekends later. So just on it, man. Yeah. So super happy for her, man. That's the kind of stuff that, like I said, I always say it fills my heart, man. You get to do some shit like that and then feel yourself with confidence and belief that you can achieve fucking anything you put your mind to. And the marathon is one of those things that can teach you that about yourself. So we went from, what was it? MB Fit.
Yep.
Yeah. Did a couple meet group workouts. We did 3. At least it's supposed to be 5, but I was gone. No, that was earlier in the year, but no, I think we did 3 or 4. I know because during the summer we were getting together anyway for other stuff, but because we were mixing it up with MBR set.
Yeah, it's every other week.
Every other week we were switching, going back from runs to workouts, runs to workouts, and then we had our end of summer barbecue. You didn't make it. And
didn't earn it.
We were supposed to do another workout there, but decided to cut that one out and let's just chill. Let's just kick it. And barbecued, kicking it old school, barbecuing, chilling, letting the kids play, enjoy the park and stuff like that. And we're just telling our stories and we're talking about the vision of where we want to go. Yeah. And I was talking to the main characters of what we're doing right now. And I think ever since then, I feel like that was that's what I enjoyed about that conversation, or that day, was I think we all got a really good grasp of what we're trying to do. What the fuck?
Sorry, bro. That's all I had.
I think we all got a really good grasp of what we're trying to do, and how we all have a role, and whether you're in the business or not, whether you're in the business itself or not, you have a role if you want to play that role. And there's people that look up to you and watch you whether you like it or not, because if you're around it, people gonna see it. I mean, we've gone to events. Going into that, we went to Mariana's Festival and Labor Day, and people coming up to, the boys like Vince, and like, I follow you on TikTok. Like, had people come up to Warren and asking him about, his fights and stuff. And, like, I've seen you on social media about, bro, like, you have to understand the power that comes with that, man. We have to influence these people to be better, and that they can be better, and that they can achieve shit that they want to achieve. And we have to live it. We have to be an example, man. And I think,
set that tone.
Yeah, like, we may not be there yet, right, where we want to be to, really set that example, but we can show the journey of where we're going. Yeah. We can show like what it takes to get there, and eventually it happens. As long as, we always say, there's no quitting. We just go. We figure it out along the way, and we go. We don't have to be anybody special. We just got to show up and go do the work. And that's what everybody here, I mean, people that show up the most, it's showing in their life. Like, it's literally showing up in their life. And that's what I can appreciate the most about it, because then they understand that. They know that, stacking is real, and it's showing up in very many different aspects of their life. And like, it shows up in mine. I like seeing when it does it for other people, especially these people that, I love, and they're around us a lot and spend a lot of time with. So that's all I want to see for them. So had that barbecue, and then I think it was pretty much down to Portland after that.
Yeah, we did the events.
Did the events.
September. And then Portland was after.
Yeah. I mean, we did.
October.
Gotta go back to Mariana's Festival first. What a fucking experience, dog.
That was what, yeah.
So damn hot.
It was
so damn hot, dog. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I had some kind of heat exhaustion, dude. It was crazy.
Bro, I worked that night too. I didn't even sleep. So like, I went straight from work and then just drove down there, and then in the heat all day.
That heat was insane.
I definitely felt it at the end of the day.
My wife took a hit that day too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hot.
It was rough, dude, for everybody. But like we said, we appreciate everybody that, the family that came out, hung with us out there, came out, and you got something from us in that heat. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
And that was an experience. That was a really solid festival. Like, it was, if there was no heat, it would have been fucking 10 million times better. But that was just too hot, especially for us Pacific Northwest people. That's just too damn hot.
I mean, the air was thick, boy.
Bro, I saw way too many people like struggling out there. And
but that's not the event. That's just the weather.
Yeah, it's just the weather. They couldn't.
The event was good.
Yeah, the event was solid. Good food, good people, good vibe. That's all we can ask for.
Yeah.
And people came on and supported. We met new people. We met people that we met for the first time Mariana's Festival last year, and they were wearing the shirt that they bought last year, and we didn't have it this year, so it was cool to see that. And it was just those cool moments, really cool moments. Then Labor Day came up.
Oh, don't forget the day after.
Was it?
5K.
Yeah, that was, what the hell? How can we forget that?
Yeah, we did the 5K.
And then, they had the Mariana's 5K. First annual Mariana's 5K. Huge deal for, like, MBRC, man. Huge deal. It was a huge deal to me, at least.
Yeah.
That was the first one, because it was the second year for, Mariana's Festival. But the second year, they have the first Mariana's 5K.
Yeah.
And, I mean, shit. Might as well be the Nesian built 5K if you really look at it. Like, we went out there. I'm fucking proud to say it, dude, because like our people showed up, and they showed up with the energy. Like, and I say it like that, like, it's a Nesian built 5K because, bro, that the energy and support came from our people to support everybody in that race. It didn't come just to support our own people. We all smashed. We all did our thing, and just enjoyed that we were part of this this race that they were putting on.
First one ever, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, we were the only run club out there, and we went out there to support everybody. Whether they were walking, pushing a stroller, whether they were running, it didn't matter. Then we didn't care how fast you went. We were out there supporting.
And it was kind of automatic, yeah. Once we heard that there was a 5K going, it's like everybody was like, hey, we're a run club, why not?
Yeah. And we pretty much already said, like, Nesian Built's going to be down there, have a pop up, so might as well come down for the race.
Come for a run. Yeah.
I did mention, like, okay, they're gonna have a 5K, and I think it was on the Facebook group. They're gonna have a 5K. We'll be down there. We're gonna run it. Whoever else wants to join, come on through. Came on through heavy, bro. Came on through heavy. We had a bunch of people out there, MBRC gear representing, and just show them what we do, man. It's cool because it's like you can tell like a lot of people that were in part of that race, they don't run often, right? But that's the part that's cool about seeing like our people, like
just put themselves out there.
Yeah, I like every time we show up for a group run, I run a 5K pretty much. So what's another 5K now? I feel good, I'm comfortable, and that's
that was pretty dope,
right? And Liam smashed you. Like, we're not gonna forget. We're not gonna forget. Liam smashed your ass at the end.
I let him.
Yeah, smashed your ass.
I went to turn it on. There was nothing there.
He ain't got that
like,
juice.
damn it.
It's funny because just like watching him do that after his first 5K when he just fell into Heather's arms, and then he just, you ain't shit, daddy.
It's because he was running my pace. Okay, he conserved a lot of energy.
But yeah, fucking Liam ran it. Had other kids. I think it was
Joe's kids ran it.
Joe's kids.
This girl.
Yeah,
all of them.
Pau's kids ran it. Andre ran it. Warren was there. Becca. I think that was her second run with us. Yeah,
I think so.
I think that was Rebecca's second run with us. Yeah, we had like I think it was 18 to 20 people out there and that was probably a third at least of the whole.
Vince,
Jamie, Joe, Jojo, Pal. Yeah.
I didn't see any of that.
Yeah. And then we had the like other family supporters that were out there cheering for everybody. Heather, Audrey, Pau's mom, my Nina was out there cheering for everybody.
And it went.
Bring that juice, boy.
They noticed.
Got that juice, yeah. I mean, we had the what do you call that?
The founder or the director?
The director of Minus 5K, have a word with us, and I'm sure he appreciated the energy.
He definitely appreciated it. It was emotional for him.
Yeah, and like I said when we talked about it before, like I'm right there with him. I see why he feels that way. I see why he feels that way. He spoke about it, and I'm right there with you. When you start talking like that, I know exactly what you're talking about. So, when it's hard and when people are against it, and or they just don't get it, they think you're trying to do too much or be too much. I understand where he's coming from. So when he went on about it, and he started getting emotional, I understand. It's not fucking. It's hard, bro. It's hard to do things that are, especially outside of our norm for our people, bro. It is hard. Yeah, we went and took over the fucking Marinas 5K / MB RC 5K, and then we went over the next weekend, Labor Day weekend in Tacoma, Washington.
Yeah,
huge. There's a lot of vendors. I think that
20th anniversary. Yeah,
20th anniversary. Yeah. That like 50 teams. 50.
Was it 50 or more?
50 or more. I forgot. I wasn't really involved in the softball part, so it was all about it
was huge
doing MB. It was huge. I mean, you had the big influencers from the culture. You had Frank out there, Zori Talk Boys, Magite,
Nettie
C was out there, which my wife is a big fan of. It's crazy because I didn't even. Well, she lived in the same village as me. I don't remember because she's just younger. But yeah, she mentioned that, and I was like, dude, I fucking had no idea. And I guess we went to high school together. I felt bad, like, because I'm not the type to be like, not trying to know you
cool
or something.
then,
Bullshit, wasn't cool. I was a nobody, just like I am now. But yeah, and Nettie C was out there, and what's the other one? She came and bought like 3 jerseys.
Finnedanny Nettie.
Oh, bro, how dope was it? Did you see that video? Yeah, I shared it. So she was with fucking what's his name?
She was wearing the Guam jersey.
No, yeah, she was
the one.
No, she was wearing one of the Nesian built jerseys, and she was with the fucking guy from the Rhythm and Flow.
Oh yeah, you told me about that because I didn't know.
Why the fuck can I remember his name right now? That's crazy. Where I watched that whole thing because I knew he was from Guam or something. Yeah, I'm gonna search it up real quick. That's crazy. Why can't I think of his damn? Everybody else is watching right now. They know exactly what I'm talking about. But
leave a comment below.
Damn. What are you searching? What are you typing in to search?
Danny Nanny. I'm trying to find her. Right? That was on her page.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm being completely honest, there it is.
What's her name?
J Tosh?
J Tosh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's wearing the Nesian Bill jersey and exchanging gifts with him and everything like that. And like the crazy is that, like, that's the stuff that we talk about. You just like you meet all these people and you just kind of expose yourself, put yourself in these situations to, put out your vision, man. Do what you want to do, and then like cool ass shit like Frank the Crank rocking NB, his wife rocking NB, and fucking she goes out there and she meets J Taj. Like J Taj is a pretty popular dude now, and not that like I really care, not that I care all about status, but it's the fact that our clothing made it out to around those people. When when you first start, especially a clothing brand, you're really just gonna get your friends and family to support you. Like then you have to really push to get that shit out to other people, man. So like if you understand that, if you run a clothing brand or you ever tried to start anything that you were selling, or when it comes to business or any vision or dream you're trying to go after, like that it's hard, especially when you start, because you see everybody else doing it and you think it's like you think it might be easy to go, oh, I'm gonna pay this influencer to wear my shit. Like, dude, we tried that too. Like, don't get me wrong, we tried that in the beginning and stuff too.
And you need money for that.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, we didn't have no damn money, but it's like one of those things. Like you learn as you go too, and then you learn like what kind of brand you want to be. And for me, after doing that and stuff, like I didn't really fall in love with the idea of having to pay people to wear my stuff. Like for me, it's like if you weren't about it, then just not. I'm okay with that. Like I'm not gonna pay anybody to wear it. If you ask me, if it's an influencer that asks me to, they really mess with the brand and they would love to, rock the gear and some content, let's do it. But I'm not gonna pay anybody to wear it, because that it doesn't make sense to me. We're deeper than that, So I just like to hold that ground and make sure that we're doing everything right. We're doing the real shit right. Just a really like cool to see that. Like, dude was, on Netflix. He should have won the damn competition, bro. I was like, the dude that beat him, cool guy. I loved him too. He was, I think his name is Dre TL. Dre TL was super like great energy. Had a really crazy story like him coming up, but he didn't kill it on stage the way like he's super energetic and everything, but bro. J Taj is seasoned. I haven't seen it. Seasoned, dog. Like if you watch it, you see J Taj is seasoned, dog. He's good. Yeah, he's real good. Smooth as hell, clean, tells stories through his words. That's dope. Good shit. But yeah, so Labor Day, school we had. Shit.
It was wild, dude.
Yeah, it was a lot of people. Got real busy. Had people waiting like down school, right? Like
it was crazy.
As we were setting up, we had people just waiting for us to open up the damn booth because they wanted to get stuff before it was gone. And the cool part about that too, like that I learned was we did something different for that. I don't know if you remember. I won't say that part, but the part or what we did.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I know what you're
Yeah, we tried that and went the same way. Like, like because we basically said we wanted to try something different for this one. His cool part also, along with that, we had Vince and Joe helping us out, which really helped us out. Both weekends, Marinas Festival and Labor Day. Made it.
That really helped me out having you guys there.
Yeah.
Is that the difference you're talking about?
No, not just that. Not just that. There was something else. We just did something, when it came to the, at least product wise. We did different and shit. It didn't change much. Like, everything sold the way, we hope. And there's things that, sometimes we think there's limitations and why we have to do certain things to make sure that, stuff sells, but it's not the truth. And we figured it out.
Yeah.
So, we tried this new thing, worked out well, just like we would hope. And that's the whole thing with going through it, trying so many times, trying different things, testing, and we learned that, we can do our thing. We can make decisions and try stuff out and see what happens. If it doesn't work, go on to the next. just don't do that shit again. You know, just stuff like that. Just learn from the mistakes.
Which we've done along the years already.
Yeah. We've tried a lot of different things. Yeah. You know, you talk about like when you set up for events, you're thinking about visuals, the price points, just the customer service aspect of it, just like, and then meeting people, talking to people. Yeah, all kinds of, I mean, shit, we're standing out there sometimes. Like, I know I basically forget to eat until the damn end because I'm like so locked into that shit, and I want to make sure everything's going well. And I want to make sure also when people come up, bro, that I'm not fucking, that I give them my attention, man. And just show that I'm fucking thankful for when they do. Because for me, it's important. It's not just about selling shit. It's like I always say, it's not about just selling shit. We're spreading a mindset and something that's different than the norm, right? Yeah. So, and people don't have to spend their money with us. They don't have to spend their they can choose anywhere to spend their money spend their money, and they decide, I'm gonna drop some cash with these guys, and then they come back multiple times too.
That's always a mind blowing for me, is to see how many times people come back,
and they
bring people.
They bring other people too. Like that's the shit that's like, oh my god,
and then they come back. It's just like, wow.
Like I can't say thank you enough, man, for people that really like mess with us like that and come by and support the hell out of what we do. Continuously, man, for years now. Like, and I like that's the whole point of trying to get better, just to promise to make sure that we're constantly serving these people right that want to support us. So Labor Day weekend, solid weekend, and then not long after, it was like 3 weeks after that, Portland.
Was it Portland?
Or did we do something else?
Oh, we did Portland already. I thought we covered Portland.
No, Portland. No, we talked about it, but brought it up. But
you're right. Portland. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Labor Day, first weekend of September, and then
Portland was October.
Early October. Yeah, whole squad went down to Portland, man. Fucking big ass group of people.
I mean, I can't imagine. You said Portland was what, 14,000?
Was it?
I think it was like 14,000.
I feel like it was maybe more.
More? So you said 40,000 for Honolulu. I was like, and Portland, I couldn't find you guys in the beginning.
Dude, Portland was big. I did not expect
that many people.
Portland's bigger than Seattle.
Oh, for sure. I think Seattle only had just over 8,000.
Yeah.
And Portland was bigger.
Yeah. Sure. Portland, it was a great course. I like the course a lot. I like their expo was better than Seattle too. Expo was better. That's how I kind of gauge it now, bro. Like when I go to the expo, because Tacoma don't even have an expo, so it's small. But like you go to the expo for the big races, like which one's.
Yeah. Portland was big. Yeah. I didn't run it, but I went to the expo.
It was a cool expo.
I kind of wish I would have bought some shoes there too.
Yeah, the fucking
kicking myself, damn dude.
Two pairs for $150.
Yeah,
yeah. But
their expo was definitely bigger than Seattle.
Yeah,
Seattle this year was kind of small. I was looking for something. I just that day for the Seattle, just barely found salt tablets. It was literally the last bottle
at the expo.
At the expo,
but you can put shit on Amazon.
I waited too long.
That's crazy. Yeah,
I was like, I'll find some at the expo. They had it last time, and then I looked around. There was literally one bottle left. I was like, damn.
Yeah, lucky ass. I don't know if they sell that kind of stuff too at like Walgreens or something.
I looked at Walmart. I went to freaking Fleet Feet. Fleet Feet didn't have it.
What?
They had a different form. They had like a capsule, like you take it like a pill with water and shit.
It'd take too long.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do that.
Dicks or something? I don't know. But yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely small this year, I feel like.
Yeah. But yeah, Portland was, I set out the PR, and like I always say, like, would have been cool, like, if I hit it, yeah. But I also know it's going to feel like everything else. Like, every time I've done that stuff, it's cool. Like, even when I did the sub 4, like, finally got the sub 4 fucking.
It's like the book Whitney talks about, as soon as you get it.
It's like, it's cool, bro. It feels good, but it's not like what you would think it would feel like, Yeah. And it's like, because it's like I hit that, but then it's like, I still can do more. Like, I still like, it's cool, but nothing changes. Nothing changes, bro. I hit the fucking sub 4 mark. Nothing changes. I hit
it just means the next one has got to be greater.
Yeah. And I just feel like that's all that it is. It's just every time I, like, if I miss, right? Like I missed the first sub 4, missed this first sub 350. It's just telling me that, maybe try something different, go again. You're gonna get a different story to tell, like when you do, accomplish it. And it's like I talked about on the last pod. When it came to this one, it was pushing myself harder than I have for any other marathon prep, and that's what I got out of it. I ran a faster marathon and didn't hit the goal, but I ran a faster marathon. That's my fastest so far.
Still PR'd.
Yeah, PR'd. So like, and I got some fucking crazy work, and I got to do things even like just during training that I many days. Like it can be those small wins that we always talk about. Stacking those small wins, or prove yourself wrong constantly, give yourself confidence and belief in yourself. And I did, really try to prove that to myself daily, like working a graveyard shift, being able to go through training, put all those miles in, do hard runs, stuff like that, and in paces that I didn't think I could hold for those many miles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit that you're really gaining off of. It's not that you ran a sub 350. That's not what you're gonna. What are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that? Like the status, like, oh, I'm a sub 350. That don't mean anything. All that matters is like, so if you run a sub 350 and it's hard for you, then, or like whatever pace or race goal you set, right?
Yep.
If somebody ran a sub 350 and that's an easy run for them, you're not getting anything out of that. But for me, right, I set that pace, that goal. It's me turning myself into the person that can do that. And I had to do all that work to do that. And I still didn't even do it. You know what I'm saying? So, but then that's another lesson I learned. Like, you can do all that shit, all that work, but if you don't lock into every step into that start line, even throughout the race, it can fuck up your whole race. Just like that, So like, that was me making decisions the day before and stuff like that didn't, jive with the goal for the next day. Yeah. So, make sure you get some fucking sleep. Like that's one of those things, and it's all right.
Make sure you eat.
That's like 16 weeks, right? Like 16 weeks of training, and it all flipped because of one night. The whole outcome, basically. But it's all good. Like I said, great training prep. Like, felt good. Felt really strong. Because you can tell the difference. Like right now, I definitely don't feel like I'm in that shape that I was in to run. Like that's the part that like I started to realize a little bit afterwards. It's like, dude, damn, I was in pretty damn
it is crazy how that all works out. Like, it prepares you for that moment.
Yeah.
And then once you're done, it just
yeah. Back down. Like you're not gonna feel like that again. You're not gonna feel like that all the time. Being in marathon shape, you're not gonna feel like that all the time. Like that's a whole different amount because you've built. That's why it's called a build, because you're building yourself. You're building your, your stamina and everything, and your strength and your power to run and all that. So, and that shit don't stay around unless you're continuously doing that shit. And when you wear yourself out during a marathon already, like you got to recover. So you're missing days and stuff like that. You gotta come back from that. But yeah, super cool experience. Got Joe and Vince ran their first fucking marathons. How crazy was that, bro?
That was wild.
Yeah, that was just something else. Like, I don't know. Like, if I can say it, like, the marathon is. I'm trying not to like always talk about the damn running in the marathon part, but just the fact that like that the marathon can fucking teach you so much about yourself. Teach you so much. Like, there's a lot of different things that can do that to you, right? But the marathon is long enough, hard enough. Like, that distance can it can break your fucking heart, bro. Like, and I know that's like, especially people in their first one, they go through that. Yeah. And me knowing what you go through when you go out there, I've done it 6 fucking times. And I know how you feel and what you're going through. That's why the same when you run it. I know what you guys are fucking going through. But you have to, like, it's like one of those things, like, I feel so much fucking joy from it, knowing that you overcame it. Because it's so fucking hard. Like, it can be an easy run for some people, right? Like, you can make it an easy run. I've ran easy ass fucking marathons too. Like, running 26 miles and just going at it easy. I've done that too. But when you push yourself and knowing, like, I'm just like, for some people, it's just, I gotta fucking finish this shit. Yeah, it's hard, bro. Like,
like
You're just there to finish.
yeah,
No
and,
matter what the time is. Yeah.
and knowing that like these guys were willing to put themselves through that kind of pain, complete it, and all that. Like the shit is crazy, bro. To
Yeah.
me, like we have now. I mean, just coming from that, off of that, we created something in the shop when the shop reopens, and I'll go ahead and talk about that real quick. What we call, which Mark came up with the name, because I was trying to figure out the name for this.
Genius
This
idea.
whole, I wanted to create a piece in the shop that kind of was a motivational piece and a talking piece, and show people like
Showcase the hard work.
yeah, and the dedication to a goal, and it was. I couldn't come up with a fucking name. I kept thinking of so many different things, but Mark came up with it, and it's now called The Wall.
The wall.
So the wall is the shoes of the marathoner, or a person that completed a marathon
Mhm.
that's affiliated with NB somehow, right? Whether you wore NB during that race, you supported, you're an affiliate, or your family, or part of NBRC or anything. And we display the shoes as a motivational piece, especially for me. I think about the kids
Of their first marathon. Yeah.
their first marathon. Yeah, we
These are all first pair of marathon shoes.
yeah, we like it to be that. Everybody knows we're gonna take care of their shoes, and then plus the people that are up here. If you show up here for a run club, you can just put your shoes on, go run, and just make sure you put it back. But yeah.
You can borrow your own shoes.
But we're still missing a couple people. We have a couple people still sending
Yeah.
theirs in from out of state. Just waiting on those to complete, at least the people that we know of or that we've asked, or to get them in. But yeah, like cool ass piece that I'm inspired by when I walk in. I see it. It's like, dude, there's that many people that we were affiliated
I think
with.
there's some other pieces that. Were you talking to Vince about that?
What?
Putting a little bit more up there instead of just the shoes.
No.
Oh.
No.
He hit me up trying to put like a design, like a medal or like a plaque or whatever. With like name, date, race.
Yeah, that was the initial plan.
Okay.
But I like simple, because if it gets bigger, it needs to, I like it to stay simple. Yeah. So, and then plus, like,
I like what you did. You put that note inside the shoe.
Yeah.
That's
just
a good idea.
just to whose shoe it is and everything like that, what race they
Kind
ran.
of the same thing.
And we might go at some point, maybe go to little placards that are with the name like right in front of it and all that.
Yeah.
But that's all. I don't want it to be anything too crazy. I like it simple. I like it to be, because if it's simple, then we can adjust it. We can move it and make it bigger.
Yeah.
But
You're
if
gonna need a bigger wall.
Yeah. But if we put too much of it, and it's like, and I'm big on like, so the thing, especially when it came to that, adding the medals and, pictures and stuff like that. It's like, I want to give, like honor to the people that did it. But I don't want it to be a trophy display or anything like that. That's not what I want it to be. I just want it to be like, these shoes did work. These shoes were part of something special in somebody's life, and they did something that pushed them.
It's some hard shit with new shoes.
It doesn't always have to. And I don't want it to be like. And it's not that I don't want the people to get recognition. Of course I do. Like I want, because they did something really hard. But I just believe the act is more important than not more important than the person, but like then trying to display like the person.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to make it I understand.
I just don't want it. Yeah, I just didn't really want it to be a trophy display like that. That's not really like, or an award display. I didn't want it to be that. I just wanted to be a part of like, this is what we do. We do the work to do things like this, and it's hard, but yeah.
I think what you guys did in your shoes would be good. Like what you did with the sticker. Just put the sticker in there.
Oh yeah.
Name, race.
There's
date.
not one in yours?
No.
Oh, so maybe
Did you put some in there?
I think I did.
Oh, I didn't see.
Pretty sure
I didn't look.
I
I thought I only saw it in yours and Chink, so it's.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I didn't do Pausja because I didn't know what race he ran that in. So I gotta ask him about that, which race it was from. So I didn't do that one.
That's pretty cool though. But the wall, that's
the wall's gonna be a part of the shop now. Wherever we go, wherever we end up with, the wall will be a piece. So if you want to be on the wall, you know what you got to do.
You gotta earn that.
Either running in NB gear, you're affiliated with NB, but it's marathoners. Like it's
I'm not saying that a half marathon is not hard. I'm not saying that you're not, anybody on the wall is better than anybody else. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that feat itself, these are the people that have, crossed that feat and went to battle with that. And because it's not an easy thing to do. And these people chose to do it, push themselves, and go through the pain of doing that. And they get to learn the lessons of that journey. So we wanted to make sure that we could put something up to display that, and then hopefully motivate other people to go and try it. Because my first marathon, after doing 75 hard twice, changed my life, and it's helping us like get other people involved and take on these types of things. Like before my first marathon, I didn't know one person that ran a marathon, so I'm not like at least close to me. I didn't know one person.
Yeah, like in your circle or whatever.
Yeah, so it's pretty damn cool to say.
I say
we got like 8 motherfuckers or something like that.
Yeah, I think I can say the same thing. Yeah,
we have people that have done some cool ass shit too. But it's like this is pretty cool because we know how that shit feels. So yeah, and then the wall, Portland, everybody got. Joe Duenas came out, ran his first half marathon
in Portland,
like at a week's notice, bro. Like
that part stressed me out, bro.
Crazy.
And like, how do you guys go from 0 to a half marathon, dude? Like, I was nervous as shit to go to my half marathon.
This dude just shows up to run a damn half marathon.
That's dope, though.
Yeah, he came out, he finished it. Him and Ant finished together. And same thing with talking to Joe. Like, it was an experience that he enjoyed. It's painful.
Yeah,
and he wants to do another one and learn from his lessons here, from Portland, and do it again. And like the cool part was just like seeing how happy, like, bro, because I feel like that's when I'm my happiest, when I do something fucking challenging and I finally get to that. When you're in it, right? Because when you're in it, you fucking feel like it's never gonna end. You feel like this shit is like it's such a long way, and then you look, and then you finally get to the end of it, and you're like, fuck, like I made it through. Like finally, it's over. It's like one of those things when you're in it, you're just telling yourself like, this has to be done at some point. This has to be fucking done. Yeah. And then when you finally get through it, bro, like that's when I'm my happiest, when I've challenged myself and I push myself through things like that and accomplish it. So like, it was cool to see that, like, cause I wasn't there when they finished, but I got to see the video that you got when they finished. Eliana also, same thing. Eliana, I think Eliana's 14, and she finished her first.
That was a half
marathon.
Yeah,
like she's a sprinter. She does she runs track and everything, but running that 13-mile distance is different, right?
Yeah.
And she also, like, as a young woman, got to go through something that's different. You learn different lessons, and she got to go through with Jules. So really cool to see that. I know she was shedding tears because she was going through pain, and she pushed herself to the finish line.
Yeah.
And Jules was right there alongside her. Got her all the way through, and then, I'm sure she's proud of it though. Like, I'm sure Joe's proud of what he did, just showing up and being able to do that. And I'm sure he'll be better on the next one. So, really cool to see that. And then Lisa, Eric, all the families out there. We had a shitload of people out there, and beautiful weather in Portland that weekend.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, and then, Joe and Jolene, and I'm talking about Joe and Jolene. So Joe and Jolene barbecued for us at their house for the whole group and made dinner for us before we had to drive back and stuff. So, that was really cool because, like, I don't get to see like Jolene often, right? Like I've been able to, with her, I think 3 or 4 times now only, but her and her family are huge supporters of what we do. And, just being able to spend time with them and, be able to, barbecue, run, like things that, I really enjoy. So barbecue, ran after the run, had a couple beers, like just kicked it. It was a good time, man. Like, and definitely appreciate them for having us and letting us do that at their place right afterwards in Vancouver. So yeah. And we have some things coming up, and they've been kind of like a catalyst of that. Some collabs that, I need to make some calls, but yeah, we definitely want to make that happen because it's part of the culture. It's part of working with the culture. Yeah. Portland, and we did Seattle. Mark runs.
revives.
Knockout, yeah. I redeemed
He
myself.
redeems
That was
himself.
my redemption
Go
Yeah.
Seattle.
on a whole different course.
Mhm.
Right? Pieces of the last year's course, but yeah, in the
Majority
opposite
different.
direction. Yeah, that was a good one.
Is it a better course?
Yes,
Really?
because it was 60% less hills.
Well, yeah,
I'll take that any
take
day.
that part out.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't know though. I still felt a lot of hills, but it was,
Yeah.
good. It was a good course. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was one of those things that sucked, dude. I was just like, we got to make it through.
Yeah.
You know, just push through the pain. 22 hit. That wall was there. I started brushing up against it. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. But got through it. And then I had that relief, like, oh, it's done.
Yeah.
But you know, there's that piece in the back of my head. It's like, well, you should probably do another one.
Yeah. Man, we
So
just,
I'm already thinking like, oh damn, what's next?
yeah. See,
Because I don't want it to stop there either. I don't want it to just be.
Exactly. We just
One
getting
and done.
started, man. We just getting started.
Yeah. Then I heard you say 6. I'm like, damn, dude, can I do 6 marathons? That's
Shit.
crazy, boy.
Come on now.
Or at least once a year.
Yeah.
You know.
I think once a year. It's like the, I was going to say, I forgot what they call it. The Misogi, I think it's called. I was going to say Musubi, but
That's
I
different.
think it's called Misogi. It's like once a year. I think it's Japanese.
I was gonna say, is that a Japanese word?
Yeah, it's like a Japanese thing. Once a year, you go through some kind of challenge. Like it's a hard challenge that they do. I think it's a couple of days or a day of just painful shit.
Yeah.
And that's like your thing. But I mean, that's what we've basically been doing every year.
Right.
So ever since 75 hard, that 1 year, that's basically been it.
I think I could do it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. You know, you just
Like,
did
I
it.
know
so,
I can. Yeah.
You know, full of shit.
The question is when,
Yeah, you just gotta decide.
because I would love to just get another one.
That'd be a cool one for like you and Vince to run one together.
Oh yeah.
'Cause you guys are about
Yeah.
the same, running about the same pace. So
I gotta catch up to him.
yeah, you guys can.
So drop weight next year, and I'll be able to keep up with Vince.
Wait, how many minutes were you guys apart?
What did he do for Portland? I don't remember what he did.
Oh, he might have been like, I think maybe 6:15 or something like that. 6:19.
Yeah, that was 6:44. So
You got half
I
an hour.
stopped.
I mean, you took an hour off. You take another half hour.
It's true. But he was running with his personal trainer, so he had an unfair advantage. They were out there eating peanut butter pretzels and shit, trying to find a dog. I was all by myself. So,
Solo.
I'm not saying that's what happened.
Why you
but
didn't just say that stuff to yourself? You just bring some peanut butter pretzels.
I was too busy keeping track of my time. That's why. But yeah, that would be dope. I definitely got to speed up a little bit more though.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out some stuff that I know. I have a couple plans for next year.
Yeah.
We can kind of go into that. I mean, because Seattle was kind of the end of it. You know, with just a couple of us
For
that
the
ran.
year,
Yeah. And that was just. Yeah, I'm gonna probably run Seattle either the marathon or half marathon every year. Like, just for me, that's something I just want to be out there for because that's where it started for me. That's where ran my
Where it all
first one.
started.
I ran my first one with my wife and one of my best friends, and that's some moment I'm
Yeah.
never gonna forget. And then you were there to witness it,
Yep.
and I even saw the pride in your face in the
Yep.
video. So that's
Because it was crazy, dude.
yeah,
It's something you never thought you would do.
No.
Something I never thought I would do.
yeah.
It's always something that I wondered if I could.
Yeah.
And I always like, there was something about people running. It's like, damn, dude, I wish I could run like that. You know what I mean? I'd never be able to do a marathon though. It seemed like it was so far.
Mhm.
I
mean, because it fucking is, bro.
Yeah,
it is far. It is far, but it seemed like it was so distant, like away from us, so far away
like
from
we
us.
can't achieve it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not something for us, but
there are ways to get there.
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. So next year, there's got some different challenges on the way. Got some goals and stuff that I'm not gonna put out here. Like the biggest one is I'm not gonna put out yet. Like what that is. The guys know what that is. I think I didn't even mention it to MBRC yet, but majority of them know what the goal is for next year, and I'm gonna be working my ass off trying to make that happen. Figuring that's another thing I've never done. I'm telling you, I've never done it. I know pieces that it entails, but never done that, and I need to figure it all out.
STP, baby.
No, I don't want to. I don't like riding a bike that much, dude. Like, I don't think that. Yeah,
Sorry.
it doesn't. That doesn't sound appealing to
Yeah.
me. It's not even. I know it's
On Christmas, my
somewhat hard,
sisters,
but
My sister's dude asked me about that.
Yeah.
He said, "Mark, I promise, bro. If you want to do it, I'll do it with you." I was like, I was just sitting on a stationary bike. I'm not trying to do a STP.
Yeah.
That does sound crazy, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, that's like doable. I think it's cool, but I don't enjoy.
Yeah.
That's not appealing to me
I'm
at all.
just trying to throw people off.
Yeah. It's like, bro, but I also don't like that they just ride. Like,
Yeah, I hear it's just
it's not that safe, dog.
Yeah.
It's not like crazy
like a
safe.
2-day thing.
Yeah, you can do it in one too. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That wouldn't be me, but
14 hours, dude, on a bike.
Yeah.
No thanks.
but no, but like what I'm talking about though, it's not like a personal goal. It's not like a personal thing. It's more for, like I said, creating environments for growth for others. Like that was what I started off this year with, and that was why MBRC was created, and we put that out there. And I'm going into next year with that even bigger on my mind, because after what all of us were able to accomplish this year, I mean, shit, now the goals are even bigger for next year when it comes to that. So I mean, I think it's about that time for what I have planned and what I'm going to try to do next year. And I hope we can get a bunch of people behind it and to be a part of it, because I think it's going to be something cool, man. I think it's going to be something different than our people have seen.
Yep.
But I'm trying to make it a whole thing that represents what we do. And that's going to be my big goal that I'm going to be working really hard towards. And really cool part about that is not, because now, like, talked about, like, Vince and Joe, like, are really, like, they're going to be in here more. And we're going to have the shop open, shops reopening January 10th. This should be out before then. So January 10th, we're reopening. So be aware and open for that, ready for that. That's a grand opening, basically. But having those guys around is going to help free up some time for me to be able to plan this whole thing that I want to do. So along with all the other stuff like that we have going on, it's nice to like really like have a team here and MB doing different things and helping each other out, because that was one of those things where we've talked about it, like it's when we really saw it like firsthand at the events, like how much it helped us out. Because usually it's just me and Mark. The past years, all these years, it's just me and Mark. We've had people jump in different times during events and stuff like that and help us out, but like these guys in it, like really seeing it, really being around it, huge help. Yeah. So we saw that and we see that, and they are all about it, and we know that with a team like that, we can make a lot of things. We can make a lot of things happen. So that part I'm really excited about, and I'm looking forward to these guys helping me grow, and then hopefully I can. All of us investing time here, and then me also like investing time into not only myself but also into these guys being here. Like I hope I can also help them grow, and as well as you.
Yeah.
So we're all here. We're all going to be figuring out some new challenges together, like doing all this. So really looking forward to that. But yeah, I got personal goals with the races and stuff coming up. I will say one of my personal goals next year is obviously ultra marathon. I want to go over 50 miles, 50 miles plus.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know even. There's one race I'm looking at. I mean, I was talking to Ching about Rainier to Ruston by myself, doing that solo. But it's just the only thing with that is the heat. It's fucking crazy, and I'm not your boy gets dehydrated fast as hell. I just sweat too damn much. But I mean, that could be. There's still a possibility. Might do that. And then they also have that 24-hour race.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of throwing that out there. That's kind of the ones I'm aiming for. Of course, I'm sure I'll run a marathon at some point next year. I don't know which one it'll be. Hopefully, I get to run that with maybe my son or with Andre, or like maybe with Ching again if she's able to train for it again. Yeah. My goals right now, like honestly, man, like goals have changed quite a bit compared to like when we first started, because I think a lot of it was aimed towards me, finding myself
trying to build myself, trying to create that belief and confidence in myself. And I think now I've done so much like work. Not that I'm done either. Like I'm not saying that I'm done, but I think I've gotten to a point where, and I also understand like that shit. It's not gonna give me status. Like I'm not. There's no status involved. Like and I don't do it for that anyway. But I don't do it for the status. I do it for what that whole process like creates like out of me. So it's for me. I think I was able to go through all the things the last 3-4 years to be able to now invest all of that into other people and push it out better than I have before. Yeah. And I think God's sending the right people and the people that need it, and we're helping the right people. So like that's all I really want to do. So next year, like after seeing this year and seeing everything that everybody else was able to accomplish, like you going back, you know, everybody in NBRC, you know, doing their thing. Like I just want to do that even more on a bigger scale. Yeah. So that's the personal goals for me. It's just if I'm doing it, I really look at it as a way to push myself to the next level to be better for these other people. Like that's all I'm doing it for. I'm not doing it for no fucking, you know, recognition about it. No like applause. I'm not doing it for any of that. I'm doing it so that I can push myself to the next level of who I need to be and find something that I haven't found yet when I do these things. So that's all I'm doing it for. Boom. And then plus like, you know,
What?
I don't know. Life's good. I feel blessed, grateful as fuck for this year. Super grateful for this year. Taught me a lot. We did a lot of shit and we accomplished a lot.
It went by fast. Bro.
It did.
This year went by quick.
Like we were just sitting down doing the last podcast about what we were gonna do this year.
Yeah.
I mean, you said
and
you
it's
listened.
crazy to hear. Yeah, it's crazy to listen to back on the old ones too.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, the Run Club one was the biggest one. I was like, damn, dude, yeah, it was just an idea then. It was, you know, it wasn't even set yet.
Yeah.
And then to see what it has become, and you know how many times we've done it already, and who's come along, it's cool to see.
Yeah,
it's cool to see that, you know, at the other end of it. Because in the beginning, I'm just like,
I know. I remember when I first brought it up to you, like, what? I was so
just nervous. Like, who's going to show up to this?
Yeah. I mean, I was saying the same thing. Yeah. I was like, we don't know unless we put it out there.
Yeah. It's just one of those things again, man. Yeah.
Was there anything you remember that we might have said on that last one? I haven't listened to it back or nothing, but that we said that we didn't do this year?
I don't think so, dude.
No.
I think almost everything we talked about, it has happened. I believe. I do believe so.
Yeah. Now I gotta listen back and make sure.
I listened to that before my marathon. That's why.
Oh yeah.
Because I was listening. What state of mind was I in back then? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus now, after all that I've learned and all that I've done, leading up to the marathon, you know, it was cool to hear. Yeah. You know, just how far I've come along.
Did it feel different? Like
it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think
part of me heard the struggle in my voice back then? Like, and then you know the way I was talking about certain things, just like. You didn't do enough work for this.
Yeah, you knew
I'll tell
it.
you that right now.
You knew it. Oh,
yeah. So, but knowing I did this year going into Seattle was definitely an eye opener. Yeah, I always say eye opener, but you know, it's true.
I mean, I think it's different when because we hear about it a lot, right? Or we hear about it like through social media, talk about it. But you even said it. It's different when you actually go through it and you actually feel that like pop or something works out for you. Because I think you were talking about it. You were like, you know, it's different when you hear it all the time.
It is.
And you're, you know, especially when you're around it. Like especially with the conversations and stuff that we have a lot. You hear it a lot. This is the same way we're speaking on the podcast right now. This is kind of like our conversations that we always are having. We're always talking about this stuff, but it's different when you actually like go through it yourself and feel the shit that you know somebody else went through and talked about.
Yeah. So just like one of my big goals for this year was to build consistency and do something every day. I'm on day 364.
Dang, what's to go through?
What I mean?
One more
I haven't
day,
worked out. Yeah, I got to
Yeah.
work out when I get home, but
Yeah,
one more day after this, and it's done.
that's crazy.
And that was a wake up call to realize too. It's like, yeah, there really is 24 hours in a day to do something. You know what I mean? Get something done.
That's crazy because of all the
You know what I
things that I thought prior you had like the hardest time with, it was that.
Yeah,
the consistency part.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really was. And so I think this year, proving to myself that I can be consistent. Now I think there's still an adjustment that needs to be made. 'Cause now I think for my goal next year is going to be to be more disciplined about it. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
now it's just like,
Whenever
okay,
you can, just throw it in.
24 hours a day, I got to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in this day, I got to get something done.
Yeah.
Which is good. It's better than it's ever been, you know. But now I know I can do more. I can be more efficient with it, you know. So get my ass up out of bed before everybody is awake and get it done then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Start to build that discipline to do it when I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But I have to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that's going to be one of my main goals next year.
Something that could help too, that make it even like tougher to make sure that the discipline part is like already knowing or putting out what you're going to do and sticking to that regardless, right? Like, so let's say, because right now it could be one of those things where I just got to do something for, let's say, half an hour. You can do anything, walk, whatever. Yeah. But if you said, I'm
like
running,
specific,
where like I said I'm running for 30 minutes, so I'm gonna run. I'm not gonna walk 30 minutes. You know,
right?
That's one of those things.
Because that's what it is. It's been just do something. You know, it's a great for anybody out there who wants to learn or try to build on consistency. It's a great way to just start.
Yeah,
just do something. Because I can say I've done something every day this year. So, but now I got to build on it. I got to do better next year. So got to tweak that to make it. Yeah, to make it better. You know. You know,
little things, little things, little by little. I'm doing 75 hard too this year. So
when are you gonna start that? By the way?
Me and Ching are starting up on the
Jan
first.
1?
Yeah, it's just, and you know, it's like I've been pretty damn disciplined. I think, but I definitely want to just clean up, get a little tired with some things, and just get back in. Because every time I've done 75 hard, every time we've done it, shit, it's fucking great, bro. Like you do a lot, you're productive as hell. I mean, you lock in basically, right? You lock in. You know, nothing else matters. I prioritize, and I want to be in that. Where I prioritize to only the shit I need, and all the bullshit, get the fuck out. Like that's how I'm going into next year. Yeah. Like, there's no bullshit coming along with me, and we're handling business. That's what's gonna happen. Like starting off at 75 hard. I've been doing 75 hard in 2 years? Wait, been at least a year.
Yeah, more than that, I think.
It's like 2 years. Like
2 years.
So that's like shit, dude. I mean, been disciplined, right? But
2023, I think maybe, right? End of 2023. Because that's the following year. That's when I started my. No, 22. 22, bro.
Yeah. So it's been a while. Yeah. So I'm fucking gonna getting into it. We and Ching decided we're gonna go ahead and do that. Get back in 75. It's been a while, right? Like we said. And do it, lock in, tighten up what I need to tighten up, and
are you going to read new books, or are you going to read books you've already read?
I'll probably read a couple that I've read before, but I'm going to get some new ones. I'm going to read some new stuff. But that's the cool part too, that I get to go back into those old books and like hear about all the things that I didn't know yet. You know, about the whole discipline and habits.
Oh, you can kind of revisit it and with a different mindset.
Yeah. After going through all this stuff, so that's a cool piece that I've been really looking forward to. So, yeah. 75 hard. So that's January to like middle of March or something like that. And then we see what happens there. Man, when we lock in like that, 75 hard. And all it is just because you're doing the right things and you're focused on the right things. Your energy is going towards something every day, doing it, knocking out the checklist of stuff you need to do. And you realize you have so much more time than you think because you prioritize the right things and you take care of the right things. And like I said, I'm not bringing no bullshit.
You still got the app.
No, I need to download it.
I still got the app. Wait.
Like I said, I'm not bringing no bullshit into next year. And I got two, like, I feel like my goal that I was just speaking about earlier.
It's going to require a lot of energy.
Yeah, a lot of energy, a lot of, new,
focus
environments that I need to get into and things that I need to do. So, like, I want to make sure I'm on point. So, to be the best that I can be for the situation or the environment that I want to create when it comes to that whole thing and make that happen. So I gotta do what I gotta do, and I'm cool with it. I'm excited for it, actually, really excited for it. Yeah. 2026 is about to be crazy, dog. I'm telling you.
I can't believe it's already here, dude.
2025 was crazy. So yeah, we went into 2026, and you know what? I hope you had a great year. I hope, I hope you all had a great year. I hope, you accomplish any goals that you set out. Most people that watch us or listen to us, you're the goal setting type people. You're the people that want to achieve more, want to be better, want to grow. And I hope you were able to do that for yourself, man, because
And even if you weren't, just
it's all
I can
right.
just get back up and do it again.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, we're
You know
gonna
what I mean?
fail. We're gonna fail. You've seen me fail like multiple times.
That's part of the journey.
It's part of it, man. It's just
part of success.
it's part of the story you get to tell when you make the shit happen. Like, and that's what you should look forward to. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be challenging. There's gonna be setbacks. That doesn't mean stop. That doesn't mean quit. That means just
It
find
means
a
you're in
different
the right
lane.
spot.
Yeah, like
You know
if
what I
you
mean?
have to think about those types of things, that's the issues you're having. You're in a way better spot than most people. Most people are thinking about things and have challenges and problems that shouldn't be problems. You were focused on the right things, and I hope that whatever you didn't achieve this year, you go towards again next year.
Shut up and go again.
Just keep moving forward, keep getting better. Because if you've already been following us and you've already been listening and you've already challenged yourself to things, you already know that you've moved forward. You already know what it feels like when you stay consistent with something, or you do something like work out or read or listen to podcasts that stimulate your mind in a different way. You already know that stuff makes you feel better. You already know that it's real. It's a real thing that we're talking about. So I hope that next year you can really go back into whatever goal that you missed, even if you made it. How harder can you push next year to make the push the needle even further for yourself? How can you be a better father? How can you be a better husband? How can you be a better teammate, a better sibling? Like all that stuff, man. I just hope whatever you're seeking and whatever you want to go for to be better at for yourself and those around you, I hope you go for it. And I hope you don't let nobody fucking around you stop you. Despite what motherfuckers might say, I hope you still go for it. And you'll realize at some point that what they say doesn't matter, because they'll peel off real quick once you start winning.
Yep.
But yeah, it's 2025, baby.
Like that.
Just like that, it's gone, dog. But yeah, we'll see you guys in 2026.
See you next year.
Get it. We're going to get it. But you know the deal. Go out, be your best, and always do that shit island style. Let's go.
It's time we unite, yeah. Put our differences aside.